Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about probably one of my number one most important settings that I use in this game, right? And that is the button layout. So I play bumper, jumper, tactical, flipped, and I'm not even lying. When I switched to this years ago, right? Because I used to be a decent player. I was pretty good at the game. I knew how to play the game. I was watching some CDL players and stuff, right? Just getting better. But I was always really inconsistent, and I always wondered, right? How do people move so fast? How are people so consistent at hitting the slide cancel and doing all these moves? It's like they're doing it at a faster speed than I can. I can't really control it as good as they can, right? And this really fixed everything for me, right? My bumper, jumper, tactical, flipped button layout. Okay, so if you guys don't play on a specific button layout, you play default, or if you just play tactical, right, no paddles or anything, I highly suggest playing on this, especially too because I play claw, right? That helps me press buttons a lot faster. And for people who struggle with claw, or people who are not used to that, they can't really adapt to that, this still works without claw, right? So bumper, jumper, tactical, flipped, I'm going to explain how this works, and on top of that I'm going to explain why this is beneficial in case you use something else and still want the benefits of that. Okay, so I play on bumper, jumper, tactical, flipped. Pretty much that means that I jump with my L2, right, or LT if you're on Xbox. L1 I aim, R1 I shoot, and then my grenades is still the right trigger here. Okay, boom. And then when I throw my tacticals, I press the X button. So tactical, right, the bottom button down there. All right, the reason this is so powerful and this helped me so much compared to other settings, right, is because I'm splitting my movements on two different sides of my controller. Okay, when you play default, or even if you play tactical, right, your right hand is doing all of the work. All right, so if I'm gonna, let's just say I play default, right, if I want to do a movement where I'm sliding around the corner and shooting, I gotta run over here, press the circle button, right? Then when I press that, I'm most likely gonna press that with my thumb, taking my hand off of the right stick, and then I'm gonna turn around with the right stick. And then for me to slide cancel, I have to take my hand again off the right stick to press X. So you're pretty much going like, okay, circle, move here. That's too many buttons. And the way I used to counter this, right, is just by playing tactical. So now I have to just, you know, press the slide button here and then jump with the X, which is still, I still can't press them and do it at the same time, right? Too much work. And on top of that, I used to do this where I play claw, right? So I would press this and then move like that. And even with this issue, right, not only am I using my entire right hand, but on top of that, my fingers are contradicting each other, right? So one of them's pushing down here to press the X button, the other one's moving in this direction, and it's like touching like that. So I would mess up so many times. And I always wondered, like, how do people press these buttons so fast so that they're actually able to have good movement, right? And even with paddles, so paddles was one of the ways where people can get around that and press the buttons faster and be more comfortable. But for me, I always felt like paddles, they would register a lot slower and they were really hard to get used to. Even when I did get used to them, I just couldn't really press them as fast as I've seen other players do it. Right, so if you guys are just like me or like I was and you have that same exact problem, this is going to help you out tremendously. All right, so with this, I jump with the L2 and crouch and slide with the right stick. So let's just say I'm going to do a slide cancel here, right? I would press the right stick and I'm able to press it while turning, so I'm always keeping my thumb on the right stick. Okay, and then I am jumping to slide cancel with a completely different hand. All right, so it's not even affected by those movements. So it's like, all right, right hand and then left hand. Very simple. We're just using your right thumb and then my left middle finger I press to the slide cancel. This, so much easier. All right, I can do this all day over and over super fast. I can spam it as fast as I want. And I'm very consistent with it because it's not hard to do. It's super easy and simple, being that I'm used to it. Now, if I went all the way back to, let me go to default again, like I was saying, right? So default, no flipped. Now I have to just do the bad movements again, where I'm like over here. Wait, oh no, I'm pressing circle, right? So let's say I'm doing with claw. So circle, jump. I'm still pressing it by accident. So circle, jump, boom. Yeah, I can't ever play on this again. Like, it's too slow. I'm not used to it, and I can't function like that, right? So you guys are probably the same exact way. You're watching me or somebody else. Whoa, how is he doing those movements so fast? Like, I can't even do that fast enough. It's because I'm spreading my buttons out to different parts of the controller, and I'm able to aim and shoot and jump really good just like that. A few other things I do want to say with this. So when you do play flipped, you actually shoot faster, right? So these bumpers, they register a lot faster than if I'm using triggers, because the triggers are more flabby, right? So they're like flabby, and then these are harder, so they help you like shoot and aim a lot faster. Because if you had to pick something to be faster, right, wouldn't you want your aiming and your shooting to be faster, not your jumps or your tacticals and lethals? You don't care about that being faster. You want your aim to be faster, because that's how you're actually going to kill people in headshots, right? So that's good there. And another thing too, talking about splitting up the different hand movements. So when you have the work divided, right? So your right hand's not doing all the work, or your left hand's not doing all the work. When it's split, then you're actually able to use more of your body instead of focusing it all on one side, right? So you're using everything all together. It feels a lot more natural, it's easier to do, and on top of that, if I'm not focusing so much of my brain power on specific movements, well, then I have more energy to actually think and use strategy in the game, instead of having to solely focus on just pressing the buttons. That's also one of the reasons why I don't play high sensitivity, right? I usually play 3 sensitivity in this game, right? I don't play high sensitivity because I want to do less work to be able to think more and just be more clear with my movements. Same thing with bumper, jumper, tactical, flip, my button layout, right? I use a very simple button layout that's easy for me to control for my body, and that helps me just do everything super easy and smooth, so that I can just focus on actually thinking in the game. All right, so I wanted to explain that in this video. I highly recommend this. And just anything to where you can make the game a lot easier for you to control, that is going to help you be a much better player in this game. And I really don't know what my skill would look like if I just stuck to my old settings and wasn't, you know, willing to try something new. All right, so I wanted to say that if you guys are interested in my guide, my full guide on BO6 and the upcoming Warzone that will be in effect soon, then you can join the Discord down below, and you can get access to that if you want to DM me to purchase, or you could just join the Discord to get connected with our community, right, our Sense community. And I will be live on twitch.tv/the_5_seal.
People don't like to try to do stuff, you know? Fuck yeah, Stephanie's leave. Bobby. Come on, you freaking. Thank you. Back up, last kill, let's go. I thought you said you just done it and you were playing zombies.
No, I'm going to play zombies. And not to save money. Using my girlfriend as a present. Let's go, my dad's his present. That's Once I get my girlfriend her gift, then I'm gonna have to pay off.
That's a kill. Here we go. Привет, old friend. Stick it, Black Ops. Close the shit down.
Trying to double kills. It's like that